Hey there, everybody. Welcome to your Pisces horoscopes for the week. This is for the week of the 9th to the 15th. We continue to have Saturn as well as Neptune contributing magic into your sign. In some cases, contributing challenges into your sign. We still have Saturn, of course, in your sign, and it's retrograde, which, pardon me, actually both planets are retrograde in your sign right now. We've got Neptune. You'd think I would just like stop and start over. This literally just started, okay? So sorry about that. Let me take a breath and start over. Both planets are still retrograde in your sign. That's going to be a thing for a while. Saturn in retrograde really mirrors our personality, our responsibility back at ourselves. Maybe it's the responsibility to our personality. You never know. Sometimes things come out of my mouth and I didn't mean to say it, but it was supposed to be said, right? No, it mirrors our responsibility back. It shows us the responsibilities that we're taking on that aren't ours. We're taking on responsibility for somebody else's crap. That's an awful lot of stuff to carry for no reason because it's not yours. Or are we taking responsibility for our own actions? That's another thing that Saturn is mirroring back at us, because a lot of times we don't do that. I mean, think about it. So many times we point that finger at everybody else. I couldn't do it because of this person. Don't give away your power like that. Take your responsibility. It is yours. This unfortunately is amplified as Saturn is in an opposition with Mars. Now, Mars is focused on your support system to a certain extent. Saturn is focused on your day-to-day schedule. So I kind of look at this. I know a Pisces girl, okay? I do know a Pisces. It kind of makes me think of her, actually. And everybody who is a Pisces that watches this is gonna wonder, is this me? Okay. Chances are no, it's not. But I do know a Pisces girl, have had a conversation with this girl about certain things that needed to be done. I said, did you get those things taken care of? She said, no, there was nobody there to show me how to do it. Okay. When I was younger, I'm not a Pisces, okay, but when I was younger, if you didn't have anybody show you how to do it, you found somebody to show you how to do it, or you went and figured it out. Um, there's always professionals, there's always other people's parents. There's always somebody out there. Now you may have to pay them. In some cases, you may have to pay them, but there's always somebody that can show you how to do something. And of course, the question that I had was, who did you ask? Did you ask anybody to help you or to give you some ideas on where to go to get the answers to these questions? So this is a classic case of that. You can't use that excuse. Well, nobody taught me how to do it, so I'm not going to do it. Go learn how to do it. That's what Saturn is trying to tell you. On the flip side of that, Neptune's grand sextile with Uranus, which is focused on some pretty interesting ideas on how to generate some income, and with Pluto, which is focused on the home and also retrograde here. We are looking at not really being able to make changes in the home. And I think actually in this particular instance, that works in your favor. An inability to make those changes means you're not focused on that right now. Your energy isn't there. It's right where it needs to be, which is making that money. So bottom line here is that it's highly possible you can't make changes in your home because you need to make the money to do it. Neptune in its retrograde is helping you to use your intuition to show you where those little holes in your schedule that might be quote unquote time wasters. We all have them. Okay. I'm not calling you out because it's just you. We all have them. This thing is the biggest time waster I even own, but it's also my biggest money maker at the same time. So I get to choose, am I wasting time or am I making money? And the more you make the better choices, the easier it is to enjoy the time that you are wasting. Because let's face it, if you're just wasting time, and not coming up with solutions, you're actually worrying about all the solutions that need to be made while you're wasting that time. It's no rest. It's not doing you any favors. But if you use some of that time to solve some of the problems that you have, specifically your financial problems, then when you're wasting that time, it just feels so good. It's like you earned it. And that's really what you're going for. So I love it, honestly, when I have a nice day where I've gotten all kinds of stuff accomplished. The end of the day, that time I'm wasting at the end of the day just feels so good. And I look forward to it every day. It is now, instead of a curse because I'm wasting time, it is a blessing because it's the gift that I give to myself at the end of the day as much as I can. So, not a whole lot of moon action going on for you guys. We had that last week, so we're pretty much done with that. It is what it is for the most part, in terms of the way that the planets are interacting with each other. So this week, make good choices, make badass choices, make great choices, and don't make excuses. Excuses don't get you anywhere but right where you're standing right now. And if you want to move forward, that's just not going to work for you. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do like the video, do subscribe so that you get notified when the videos come out. And of course, click the link below in the description and send me a copy. I would just love it. And you guys have a great week. I will see you guys next week.